Great.
Hey, what a day. It's an overcast day. Namhlanje ngiphethe one of the best midfielders we produced in South Africa, but he's managed to transition into coaching now because it's not just about the playing, and not everyone will play forever. But there are people who are there to develop, there are people who are there to produce young players for us. And today I'm honored to sit down next to Coach Xavi, who's gonna tell us today we are here at the GDL game and what is going on and what is seen so far. Coach, sharp. It's good to see you. We are here today. The weather is not favorable, but the boys are playing. They are showing us what they can do. What have you seen so far, and what can you say about the development of these young men?
I think the weather is favorable for the players.
That's true.
Not for us spectators. So far it's been going okay.
Yeah.
Started with the under 13s, a lot of potential there. There's just a lot of talent now.
Sure.
You could see, players have been coached,
Yes.
and the information from, the benches, both benches, a bit okay.
Yes.
It shows that we actually moving into the right direction now as South African football.
Sure.
So we'll see going forward, and then I'm happy. I think I even said it. I'm happy with the anatomy of the players now.
Yes,
I was saying a few years back we didn't have that kind of a structure.
Exactly.
Especially with the under 15s, we only had tiny, small bodies, but now it's improving. And as much as it's improving the anatomy side, it's also improving the tactical side also.
That's true. Find out, Uti. Like esikhathini esiningi, we find that one would think every former player has the mentality to want to coach at the highest level.
Yeah.
It's quite rare that you find guys that played the game and that say, I want to plow back to the youth. Because, just to mention a few, it's you, it's Dan Tate, it's the likes of Monique Josephs, Morgan Gould. Those are guys that are showing a lot of interest in developing players. How important is that phase? Because you always think that these players come ready. Masters Babona PSL, it always seems like he was born with it. But we never know that there are people like you guys that put in the work behind the scenes. So how important is that for the young player?
The most important thing is, as much as we as coaches, we want to all coach, into the top flight.
Sure.
But the most important thing is, like you said, we can't just go up there and find the ready players. We need to start here and try to change all the aspects. The early stages, the better. Because I think in the direction we want to go as a South African football, we need to change a lot of things. Break down the details, the aspect of it, and I think going forward, when the time is right for us to be coaching on the top level, we'll have the the players who are ready to receive and grasp the information will be given out. So the most important thing, is just start small and then build, progress, go up with them. That's the most important thing. As much as we all want to coach there. No one doesn't want to coach there. We all want to coach there, but I think experience comes from knowing. And if we start at the early age, we try to implement all those basic things, the little details that have been missed before us. I think that's the most important thing.
Questions before we close. These young boys have managed to get to a different stage of football, where they are playing for the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns, Amatax, Randburg, and many of them, especially when they're at the top level, they tell you, hey, me never favor Chiefs as much as I play for Sundowns. As a coach that develops young players, is that important for these players to favor and support these clubs, or it comes natural for them to say, okay, yes, I support Sundowns, but I play for Ducks, or I support Sundowns because I wanna play for Sundowns? Do you guys as coaches encourage such things?
I don't know about other coaches, but what I do usually is this. I'm always emphasizing the fact that, all the players, whenever you're watching the games, you need to watch it as a footballer. not as a supporter or as a spectator.
True.
Because I think there's nothing wrong with one having a favorite team. But the most important thing is being able to to relate to the situations, so that whenever you granted the opportunity to play for that team you actually admire, it becomes easy. You meet the expectations. You already know what they want, how they do things, their principles, things like that. That's the most important thing. As much as we have